and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. The Hornets with a lead. Pass to the kid from outside the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. The kid's got 10 points.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Towns outside. Back to George. Here's Christie. Shot clock at 6. High post Towns. Working on Williams. And he comes up with a bucket.
Nice jumper there from Towns. Boy, he's got a beautiful stroke.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. George against Ball. Going inside. It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Moore. Back to George. Right wing. Here's Mobo. Fires for 3. Moore's shot is off. Hornets leading by 4. Here's the kid. Back to Murray. Shot from the wing. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
You know, he's really capable from the mid-range. And I think the more Murray shoots from there, the more of a threat he'll be, and the more well-rounded offensively he'll be.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Christie. And here's George. The 3-ball. The rebound by Murray. Here's the kid. 10 points for him. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
And now let's check in with Shams Charania, who apparently has news from Nugget Nation. All right, Shams, what's the story out of Denver?
Hey, Brian. They bring in a big man in Bobby Portis, who provides some offensive firepower. His range stretches out beyond the arc, and he's not just a finesse big. Portis is more than willing to scrap it out inside and trade some paint.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always. And Charlotte making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Now George. 35 points for him last game against Washington.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Charlotte leading by 7. Pass to Marshall. Now Williams. Here's the kid. 13 points in the game. That one is off. Now here's George. To the left side wing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Murray. Inside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
down low. Moore's shot is off.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Murray's shot is good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
George scanning the floor. Here's Christie, defended by Murray. Pass to George. Here's Moore. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Moore's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's the kid. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 8, and Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive you.
Towns, he's checked in for Hawkins, and it's Sampson in for George. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Hornets. Early on, they've got the 3rd best record. And, of course, the Knicks, they're 5 spots behind them.
I think for the Hornets, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the 2nd. They've got LaMelo Ball, and it's Oakley in at the 2 guard.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Now here's Ball, guarded closely. Pass to Stevens. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. And the Hornets lead by 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
3-pointer off the mark. Charlotte has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the kid in their last game against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He added 33 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Picked by Carter. Here's Roden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, 3-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Towns a screen on Ball. Here's Pickett, hounded by Ball. 4 on the clock. New York again can't hit. Charlotte leading by 14. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Ball's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Roden. They set a pick. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The kid passes to Stevens. Williams with it. He's checked by Carter. Williams misses. Knicks trail by 16. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
There's Ball with a three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. Charlotte in 5th.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure. Well, I love the feel Ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
Diallo, it's rebounded by Charlotte. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
Diallo outside. Pass to Christie. Lets it go from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound. He's certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Snow. They need this. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's the kid. And there's the 3-second violation. So both teams changing it up here. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Knicks trail by 18. Now here's George. Give him 8 points now. Here's Moore. And it's Koloko with a rebound. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-6 run. Murray's shot is good.
You know, sometimes the defense isn't expecting Murray to pull up off the dribble. Maybe they should be.
Here's George. That one off the back iron and out. Hornets leading by 20. Outside Russell. Murray with it. He's got 6. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. And George with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The kid passes to Murray. For 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
George against Russell. George, and that's good. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's the kid. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Shot from 12, and he knocks the jumper down. Moore's got 8 points. A minute 15 left to play in the first half. Here's the kid. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Knicks trail by 15. Pass to Christie. Here's Moore. Takes a three. And it's Koloko with a rebound. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. On the wing, Murray. There's 38 seconds left in the second. Good. Give him 8.
Over the years, Murray has continued to embrace a bigger role on offense. He's got so much confidence right now.
Back to George. We've got 22 seconds left in the half. Here's Moore. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here's George. From downtown. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Charlotte on top, up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in them. And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
You got a game within a game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hornets leading by 16. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Williams with the screen. That one's wide left.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Mobo can't hit. Charlotte's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Murray's got 11.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
Towns a screen on ball. For three, George. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Pass to Moore. Here's Mobo from behind the arc. New York again can't hit. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Alec. It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis. Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Murray from outside. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
New York calls timeout.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks.
And this is a team that moves the rock. Second in assists in the NBA. They're fun to watch with their ability to rotate the basketball.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Pass to Christie. Here's Moore. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Moore's got 13.
This offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
The kid passes to Ball. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's the kid. He's got 27. Basket's good. The kid's got 29 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Knicks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. George passes to Towns. Back to George. From the top of the key. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to George. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. The kid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Releases from 15. And it's Charlotte with another.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Back to George. Towns outside. The 3. Stevens with a rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Charlotte making a change here. Rupert's checked in.
2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the problem.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Hornets lead 75-46.
Here's the kid. 33 points for him. The kick out to Ball. Fires from deep. To the wing on the left. There's the kid. And too long on the shot. And for the Knicks, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Lets a floater go. The shot's good. The kid's got 35 in the game.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Ball against George. It's not going to go for him.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
A nice shot by the kid.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now George. He's got 13 to the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's the kid. 37 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Charlotte with another.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown. Chris Finch has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Towns. Pass to Moore. Here's Mobo. Here's Christie. And the three-pointer goes.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
On the court for Charlotte, they've got LaMelo Ball, and it's Marshall in at the 4. Here's the kid. Up and in on the layup. The kid's got 41.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Koloko, he's checked in for Charlotte. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Ball. Here's the kid. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Hawkins has got 8 rebounds in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hornets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a huge performance it was for the kid.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Count it.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Koloko. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. A nice shot by the kid. The kid's got 47 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the